Greetings from my heart to yours. Eleantiu siontia, leasiontia, siuser, esiontia. Delasiu siata, eliasiontia la, esiata. Many of you come to me with the same question, same longing in your heart, and the same hope in your eyes. The question is, am I a starseed? Why I am different? Where did I come from? Do I have a mission in this lifetime? What the mission is? Well, let's find your answer. Starseed is a soul that has been created somewhere else than on Earth, on another planet, in this universe or in other universes. And the soul have been incarnated on Earth, most probably from the beginnings of time of Earth. Its reason is to help to make changes, to bring peace, love, and joy to our place. Starseeds are called lightworkers, or an old soul. There's been a few signs that you can perhaps associate with to help you recognize that you are a starseed, that you are different, and that you are different for a reason. Once you accept it, once you realize that it's great to be different instead to be a burden, your life will change 360 degrees, and you will find the happiness, you will find the joy, and you will understand why you are here in this lifetime. So the few signs of being a starseed are feeling that you don't belong to your biological family. Many starseeds feel that they have been adopted, or they don't feel same, they don't have the same goals, they don't have the same personalities as their parents. But please know that there are also starseeds who have been born into starseed families here on Earth, and these starseeds had a wonderful connection to their parents, to their families, and they had a wonderful childhood. But the majority of the starseeds that I'm meeting have a difficulty with the families. Starseeds feel very different than the others. One of the main reasons is that each starseed has a strong empathic abilities. Empathic ability means that you can literally sense emotions of anyone else, and sense the negative or upset emotions is much easier than sense the happiness and the joy when you consciously don't know what you are doing. So if you are around the people and you can literally sense through you and experiment through your body their emotions, their feelings, whenever they are sad, angry, happy, they have a problems, or they have a moment of the joy and happiness, this can create a confusion within a starseed, because you experience feelings that don't belong to you, but you think they belong to you, and so it can get confusing, and that already makes it feel that you are different. With the little children, they usually have a hard time to make friends, or the young people have a hard time to make friends, because they can sense how everybody else is feeling about you, and you would rather be withdrawn and hidden in your own world than experiment all these feelings. A lot of starseeds experiencing depression, anxiety, panic attacks, enormous loads of fears. Why? Again, the empathic ability strikes some feelings that you cannot always explain. If you can sense the spirits or feel the dead people walking around you, but you cannot see them with your physical eyes, it may cause a fear. And the fear itself is a seed for the panic attack, anxiety, and all those lead eventually into depression feelings. So it is that feeling that I am lonely, I do not belong, I sense the things that other things that they are not there, and I'm going crazy, and I'm depressed because there's no way to get out of it. So unfortunately many starseeds are on depression medicine at this time, and it literally just to take to understand yourself. What is it that you are afraid of? And face it, take a step at a time and make a changes. Another sign of being a starseed is that strong purpose of a mission. Strong purpose that you have to do something in this lifetime, but you don't know what it is. There's a strong connection to the earth, maybe the animals, the plants. Somebody has a strong connection to people and have that sense that you have to help them. So the strong purpose of doing something, even though if you don't know what your mission is or you don't know what a purpose exactly is, it means that you came here with a mission. You are a star seed, you are a representative of your star nation, and you've been sent here to use your unique abilities to help to make changes, to make this world a better place. Many starseeds, especially at these times, are visited by extraterrestrials. You seeing UFO, some describe to seeing the beings in their room, especially at night when you sleep, somebody's looking at you, you wake up, you usually feel that your body is sorry, I'm looking for the English word, you feel like you cannot move, you feel that you are paralyzed, and there's this electric feeling going over you. And I know we have seen so many movies about the abductions, and so that's the first thing that comes to your mind, says, oh my god, what's going on? And by all means there are abductions that are abductions are real, let's put it that way, but there are also many visitations from very positive and loving beings, and because their energy and their frequency is so high, it would overwhelm your nervous system. So this is the way to help you literally to make a contact. You have a free will, so you can always say, you know, go away, I don't like this, or make a different contact with me. You are the boss. You have a power to ask them the way how you want to be visited or communicated with. Majority of the starseed astral travel. Astral travel is that kind of the dream, and you dream but you know it's not a dream. You get out of your body, you go on the astral plane. Many, you know, wake up and says, wow, I visited the starship and it felt good, and there were beings, and I was in a pilot seat, or I did this and I did that. It's literally your star family is connecting with you. This is very real. Your body stays sleeping in your bed, but your soul travels on the astral plane, and either are visited in the spaceships, or go to the classroom, go and learn, help you to remember of who you are. That is the main purpose at this moment, at this time of the astral travel. When you see yourself on the starship and you feel very, you know, connected, you feel content, you don't have any fears, then try to remember, what did you do, what kind of the machinery did you operate at, what kind of the healing did you experiment, what did you eat, how did it look like. Those are all the things that your star family wants to show you, that you can remember and bring here on the earth. There's a difference if you feel that you are on the spaceship and you feel scared and threatened and violated in any way. At that point you just raise your soul light, you really bring, you imagine you have a light bulb in your chest and you shine that light bulb, and you have to force yourself to regain your own power, and that gets you out of that place. So again, you don't have to fear to go at night to sleep. You are in control. All it does take is to accept of who you are. I am a starseed. I am different, and it's great, and I'm going to learn to embrace myself and my abilities, so I can be a better being and I can help everyone around me. And even, you know, if you contact negative kind of beings, as I mentioned in many of my videos, there are positive beings, there are negative beings, same like there are positive people on the earth and negative people on the earth. There's no such a big difference between us. And so you are in a control of your astral traveling experience. It's the same like driving a bike. All you have to learn, just one step at a time. Uh, Another sign that you may be a starseed is a vivid daydreaming. It is that, for me, it is when I'm washing the dishes. In your mind, you literally are somewhere else, and you can visit the places and visit your starseed family. You can communicate with the spirits, with those who passed, loved ones who pass on the other side. Some people like to garden, and all that daydreaming comes to you. What is happening? You literally at astral traveling in your daytime. So that's another sign that you are a starseed. All those ideas that keep popping up in your mind, and you know that at that moment they are not your ideas, they're just coming to you from the universe, from the earth. And that's your star family, your soul family, connecting with you and helping you in your life. Another sign is the being in communication with unseen world. That means the loved ones, spirits, the guides, when they come to you. Some people can see them with their eyes, especially now when we move from 2012 to 2013. Energy is easier to see. Your loved ones are actually easier to see at this point, or feel, sense within your body. I believe that the easiest thing is to sense the energy through the body, and once you know what you are doing, you are able to see it with your mind's eye or with your eyes as well. Some report to seeing the shadows, some see the spirits, animals. That is all real, and that is a part of your soul. That is a part of your energy that you are attuned to, your starseed energy that you are attuned to, so you can share with the others. You can let the people know, okay, there is much more than we know. There is much more than I can see. Another sign that you are a starseed, this is not a happy sign, but many of you have been abused sexually, emotionally, mentally, physically, on some experience the all abuse mixed in one. Some starseeds experience it from the early childhood, some later on, goes usually, if it's not addressed, goes into adulthood, throws to the life when you get married. Just the patterns keep going on and on and on. Why is this happening is usually a question. It is literally to trigger your energy. Unhappy moments in our life push us to do something more, push us to the extremes, push us to hit the bottom and crawl up from the bottom up. Every starseed I met has a very strong will. Has really, these starseeds have witnessed and had experienced so much in their short earth life that some would be broken for a long, long time from. And so it's important to look at it that this has happened, and it happened to make you into the person who you are today. I know there will be many starseeds who can be angry right now, thinking how this could help me to be who I am today. It pushed you, it triggered you to look for the answers. And perhaps you are the one who will help the others who went through the same situation, who will help to prevent this kind of things happening, who will walk that extra mile to save the children and women and men or anybody who needs help. Try to look at your suffering as something that you set in your life, and that you can turn around, and instead of being a victim, be the one who embrace the energy and be the one who help the others. So this suffering does not need to be in our world anymore. Having a difficult childhood, again, it's a very telltale sign of the starseeds. Starseeds have been born in a bad families, if you want to say that way. I don't want to call it a bad family, but in the family with the problems. You are the one who brings the light, who helps to sort out any situation. You're the one who holding literally the family together. You are the one who maybe your mother or your father really looking up to and help him, her to survive and take that next step in the life to make a changes in the family lifetimes, in the family life. I also met the Starseed who had amazing childhood, and let me just move my screen here. Okay, I met the Starseed who had an amazing childhood, and they just the beautiful beings who grow up to be full, whole, great adults. But usually at the awakening point, something so terrible happened that broke that happiness, that broke that, you know, I'm a happy I am living this happy life and nothing else can happen to me, when they had to start to look for the answers. So if you are a starseed and you had a wonderful childhood and something bad happened later on in the life, a tragic death in the family, some starseed experience a tragical dip in their health when it was the accident, car accident, a terminal illness, something so tragical happening that it really shakes you up and you says there must be something more than we know, there must be something else that I can learn or I can do. That's the awakening point. Again, we set up for us a triggers in the lifetime, and all those triggers or most of those triggers are not really happy, because imagine yourself that you're having a great life, you're earning very good money, you have a cars, you have a houses, you can go on the vacation, you can literally do anything you want to. And then somebody can come to you, you know, the little aliens land in the south ship and they come to you and they say, hey look, you are one of us and we need you to do this, we need you to learn about the energy healing. And you will say, why? I'm making 100,000 a year, I can literally go to any doctor I want the triple bypass, well, I go for the triple bypass, it's gonna help me with the heart. And the little alien goes and says, but you don't need a triple bypass, you can put the hands on your heart and you can go to this lady or to this gentleman and they can help you with very non-invasive energy way fix up your heart, and you can learn about it and you can teach the others about it. And he says, I don't know. Unfortunately, that's how it is, or how I see it. You may say totally different, but this is my point of view. And I spent hours and hours of thinking why the bad things are happening, why these people just cannot awaken nice without any problems. And that's how I see it. That's, I believe, what we did, what we set up for us. I also believe that the food triggers can be avoided. I believe that if you embrace your mission and you literally, you know, utilizing your energy, your intuition, your energy power center, your starseed abilities, you can avoid many other triggers. You can shape your future. I think that's the correct word, when you can really shape which way you want to have it. Again, starseed energy can be used in any kind of work. You don't have to be just a psychic or healer to utilize this energy. Every part of our world and of our work needs this energy so we can make it changes. Usually the people come to me with the same wondering in their mind, I'm nobody, how I can have an impact on this world, how I can make a changes. You know, if it's the mother with the little children, or just the young man or the older gentleman, you know, leading their life and want to learn something, and says, how me, how or why. The thing is, the more of us awaken, the more of us will hold the same intuition in our heart that we want to have a love and light and peace and joyful place to live with. More of us make these little steps in, let's say, the recycling, saving the energy, eating more healthy. The more of the little dots will get together, those little dots will create a beautiful constellation. That constellation grows bigger and bigger and bigger, and we all become a very big important, because we are those dots who connect to the other dots. There is no thing as a little tiny dot, because that little tiny dot, if it would not be there, would not make a connection for these others and others and others to create a big, a huge thing. So if you're sitting up there and think you are a nobody, think again. You are somebody. You are a shining light. If you're still listening this video, you are a shining light and you are a starseed. And it's time that you shine that light every day in your life. Okay, the few more starseed signs is that the starseeds again longing for the stars, like to look at the skies, love to go to the planetarium. It's just a dream about the life up there, loving to watch science fiction movies, the love story movies, movies with happy ending. The more actually awakened you are, the movies with a very aggressive message do not resonate with you anymore. It's really amazing how you change and how your perspective and on the life and even on the movies that you want to watch change. Many starseeds have unexplained health issues. These health issues can go with you from the past lives, or something happened in this lifetime, to most of it what I have discovered and worked with literally came from the past lives. And those are the health issues that the doctor usually have a really hard time to crack and really discover what's going on. An example, I was working with a gentleman who had a pain in his right upper thigh leg, and there was really he never was injured in that part of the body. There was nothing that you could see, but through the reading we discovered that he has been a soldier in the Civil War, and he has been injured into the leg so badly that he was literally lying and dying in the battlefield for the few days. And that created an energy trauma, that created a trauma that the soul carried with him to next lifetime, so he can heal it and he can release it. We send the soul healing, release the pain, release the emotional trauma that happened at the time, and the pain went away. And there are many other stories. Food allergies are very, very good telltale sign. Food allergies can be healed. It takes some time, but they can be healed. I personally had a dairy allergy, which I healed through the energy healing. But the food allergies are a very big sign. Again, you are different. You came in this body and you're trying to adjust again to physical life. And because you have a food allergy, it pushes you to search for something else, for varieties, for alternatives, for something else. And last few signs I would like to mention are starseeds are very sensitive emotionally, physically, have a lot of I believe they call it the oversensitive feelings. There's even I believe the medical term for this, which I can't remember right now, I'm sorry. But be oversensitive. You have to learn to work with your energy. Once you know your energy, once you know what it makes you sensitive, what doesn't, you can work with it. You can close your energy, open your energy. You can alternate many forms of the energy healing, the crystal healing, the color healing, to help you to adjust your energy, to make yourself feel better, and to help you to share that knowledge with the others. Usually when I see somebody with a lot of illness, food allergies, sensitivity, these are healers, and these people usually, or these starseeds usually, choose to a healing journey. Once they help themselves or they get help, they are so intrigued by all the energy healing and the forms of the natural healing that they pursue this path of being a healer. So many healers who came here and they knew they will be the healers set up that journey for them, to literally to trigger them to be the healer, to find the answer and share them with the world. Isn't it an easy path? Well, that's a good question to ask. But once you accept and you know who you are inside, the life gets easier. It sort of will eliminate the people with the lower vibrations, or the situation with the lower vibrations around you, which may be sad. You know, you sort of started to seeing this people with huge egos and people who really wants to be bossy over you and telling you what to believe in, what to eat, how to make your life, what to do, what not to do. Those people lose the control over you, and you will find yourself. And if you live your life with a mission and with the energy that you came here, you gonna make a huge impact. You already are making a huge impact. So remember, the little tiny twinkling star makes a huge difference, and that star helps to create a great constellation. And the more of us create that constellation, the more of the others will join, until we are this huge shining light that shines from inside out of our beloved Earth. We will remember one day when we are on the other side that we made a difference, that we made this world a better place, for if it's our future incarnation, for our children, for the others who's gonna be coming and leaving the earth in the millions years. Now thank you for listening, and I'm sending you love and light from my heart to yours.